alarming the way we
Africans,
celebrate and
listen to
receive
this.
the CIA director as if we don't know better. Just on the books, right? On the books, the CIA's primary function is to provide objective intelligence on foreign countries and global issues to the President of the United States, the National Security Council, and other policymakers to assist in making national security decisions. The CIA engages in collecting foreign intelligence, producing objective analysis, and conducting covert actions directed by the President of the United States. That is by the books. And we know what the CIA is accused of doing by its own members that left the CIA.
Africans, ordinary Africans, it's you that I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the dead-headed African leaders, with the exception of a very few. Yes, this is the story of Africa. This is one of the reasons Africa has remained stunted. You know why? African leaders are all second class, unintelligent, corrupt, morally bankrupt, little boy who do not have essence, who do not understand what it takes to lead countries, who do not understand that the destinies of all African countries are in their hands. And you know what they do? They hand them over to oppressors. They hand them over to invaders. They hand them over to exploiters. They hand them over to those who enslaved us for 400 years and 700 years respectively. They hand our destiny over to those who colonized us. They hand our destiny to those who brought about imperialism, that has become a generational problem. They hand over our destiny to those who created apartheid in 1652, quoting that God gave them South Africa as their promised land. They hand our destiny over to those who came about globalization, which has become a certificate of occupancy for them to take over Africa. African leaders are mostly stupid, and this is the reason why we should overthrow all of them. What has the CIA director to do in Africa? We are not in the same region with the United States. The United States has enough domestic issues to solve. Yes, we invite them. AFRICOM has its base in Africa. Doing what? Who are they protecting? They're not protecting us. Are they doing such a great job, and our countries are in tatters? A safe haven for terrorists and terrorist movements? You got to be asking questions. And this is the reason why Nigerians must lead. This is the reason why Nigerians must stop praying. You must stop praying. You must not stop turning serious national issues into comedies. You must stop listening to those false prophets and false imams. You must stop listening to those fake traditional rulers and sultans and emirs, obis and obas, morally bankrupt people who are only trading with your lives. It is time to hand Africa, it is time to hand over Nigeria to those who understand some of these strategic issues, so we can live in a safe and secure continent. Our continent, we don't own it. Chinese will come and do as they please. Americans will come and do as they please and leave. France, Europeans will come and do whatever they like, rape us, create wars, create hunger, create starvation, exploit us, and leave. And we are still looking for direction in the wrong way, through the wrong pathways. We don't have leaders except a very few. I am not sure there are up to 4 leaders that you can look up to and say, yes, these are real leaders in Africa. Time to think is now, and time to act is now. Africa, unite. That's why our founding fathers envisioned 75 years ago the need for Africa to become one country with one economy, one central bank, one military, and one everything. So we'll be able to defend our now and the future of Africa preemptively. If we are not careful, Africa will be colonized again. And this time, it will not just only be colonized, it will be occupied. And then a mass massacre of Africans will take place. So they will achieve what they want of building a homogeneous, whatever country that they want, populated by a certain type of people. We must be careful. Yes, they have labs across Africa that with which they are manufacturing diseases. Yes, right? Changing how we think, changing what we eat in order for us to conform. We have stupid, very stupid leaders across Africa. Very dumb asses leading Africa. This is something to introspect on. It's not looking good. The future of Africa, if nothing is done right now, will be so sad.